Hello and welcome to my second vlog. This one might actually be a part 2A and a part 2B or 2 and 3, we'll see. There's a bit of rain forecast for the next few days, so it seemed to make sense to come down today. We'll have a look at the water levels and then we'll see how much rain we get through the weekend, and then there might be something for me to show you afterwards as a vlog 3, or maybe I'll just do a vlog in 2 parts, so I'm not sure right now. Looking at the tree, it does look better when the sun's shining, but we haven't had as much sunshine this weekend, or this week, last few days, so it is what it is. But I think it's worth capturing it now, just before we lose the last of the leaves for the autumn. And as I said, this is the tree that I did the zoom blur on, and these are the branches here, these lower hanging ones that I use for the intentional camera movement. I think what I might do with those, I got some acrylic paints for Christmas last year, and I still haven't really, well, not really, I haven't done anything with them, and I think that might make a good first painting project for testing out the acrylics. And I've also got some pictures of the leaves themselves, so that might be some sketching. So we're just looking down here now, and I do like this when they're all dry on the ground and crunching underfoot. I can just see a squirrel there. There's quite a few squirrels around here, including one that I'll actually include in this vlog. I've seen him twice now, just high up in one of the trees, and it goes for ages and ages and ages. I've stopped at this part here. This is there's really interesting parts that we can see when the levels come up, because it really does increase the flow rate through here. So I think it's worth just making note of it. The other benchmark that I've been using, it's probably about a month ago now. I think there's just a tiny bit left. On one of the logs over here, there was some shelf fungi. I did actually try to get across the stream to take a picture of them, but with camera gear, etc., it proved a little bit hazardous. I wasn't able to do it, particularly as it wasn't my flash gun that I had on the camera at the time. However, this group of fungi on this tree trunk, that was almost all submerged after that storm at the end of October. So that's kind of a bit of an interesting benchmark of the increase in the water levels. So if we do get some rain this weekend, I shall come back and we can see then what the changes in the levels have been. So this is the last section of the stream that I wanted to share with you. And again, it's another one of the parts where I come to as a before and after to see the changes from the rainfall. So behind me are the trees on the corner over the bridge. That I showed you the other day, still looking quite nice, although they've definitely lost a few leaves. And this is coming up to the area where the squirrel seems to make these strange noises, and as I said, I've got some video of that, so I will insert that into this vlog entry. So I am going to show you now the last part of the stream, and one of my other favourite parts, where I've been coming to take some of the autumn photographs. Again, it's quite nice because you've got the water, so for the long exposure and blurring the water, but also at times if the sun's out, some gorgeous light filtering through the trees there. So that's been one of my favourite spots. Okay, so here we have the drainage channel underneath the bridge crossing over, and when I came to this at the end of last month, I'd say it's probably at least a foot higher coming through that part of the stream there. So certainly a fair amount of water comes through here, and I'm just going to show you now what was my other favourite spot, and here it is. So I think this is a gorgeous spot. I think I'd like to come here when it's a little bit darker, maybe at dusk, and set up my camera to try some light painting. The Olympus guru David Smith has shown me some photos or images, I guess, photos by a gentleman called Harold Ross, and they're amazing. I thought, okay, that's the sort of thing that would be interesting to try. Certainly some great photos of woodland and things like that. So I think this looks like quite a good area, and I probably need to come. Well, there's still some leaves on the ground to light up, so I think probably probably do that in a week or so, when the evenings draw in a little bit more, so can come out a bit earlier to capture it. So as I mentioned, I've really liked this spot through the autumn. These trees here just catching a little bit of sunlight now, but with the sun streaming through, they'll look absolutely gorgeous, and you can see from the bank where the leaves are washed away. That's where the water levels were a couple of weeks ago, and this is all washed down here, so it's quite calm today, but this does change quite quickly with a little bit of rain, and this part here really dams up, and you get quite a bit of flow coming through here. So we'll just have a look. So we'll capture it as it is now, relatively calm. When I came to it on end of October, so this side here, where you can just see the branch and some leaves, maybe you can get a better angle from around here. So where you can just about see those leaves in the middle, that was where the water level was, so it was filtering through from there, so it was really quite high. So I think that probably captures everything that I would want to show you as a before, and I think now we will wait and see. We'll come back in a couple of days, see what it's like after the rain. I think you can, if I come backwards now, you can just get a feel for the lighting coming through, just catching the leaves on those trees.